Yo, what's up, YouTube? Vladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury. My thoughts on it. Okay, now they just had like their little first press conference, and Tyson Fury, he shows up in a Batman costume. This guy has to become like a heavyweight champion. We need him and Deontay Wilder to go at it. I would like for Deontay Wilder to beat Pukin, Vladimir Alexander Povetkin or Sasha. I think that's his middle name or his first name, but anyway, I would like him to defend his belt against him and win by knockout because he's dangerous, man. Povetkin's dangerous, and then beat Klitschko. That would be nice because he'd be like the lineal heavyweight champion and stuff like that. But that would be nice to have the lineal champion in the states. But it'll be even nice if he was able to pull that, take that off of Tyson Fury. I think if Tyson Fury gets it, it's gonna be a while before we see Deontay Wilder fight, Tyson Fury. I think they're gonna milk that belt up in the UK, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him, man. If you get it, you want to hold on to it for as long as you can. But I think maybe probably like maybe another year or so, and then it's the heavyweight division, man. One punch can change everything. But they had the conference and like a little press conference. I think it was in the UK. I vaguely remember because I only saw like maybe like 2 minutes of the whole video, because I think one video they had of the press conference was like 40 minutes. If anybody can sit through that and watch that, man, you're a true fan, of boxing, man. I can hand it to you, but I couldn't sit through it, man. It didn't look like anybody was there. It looked like it was just like the trainer, Klitschko, and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury tried to, jazz it up a little bit by coming in with a Batman costume, and you know, it seemed like Klitschko was a bit enamored by some of the comments he made after the press conference, saying like this dude is bipolar, he needs therapy and all this other stuff. He's crazy, and I guess it is, it's reported that the dude suffers from depression or something like that. It's whatever, hell, man, it's a crazy world, man. You gotta be crazy yourself if you're not a little depressed every now and then with all the stuff that's going on, in the world, and then the information is so readily available, especially with the news pumping out all the negative, information and stuff like that. And so, but anyway, my thing is that I feel as if that Tyson Fury might have the psychological edge on Klitschko, because Tyson Fury is, you know, bi bipolar. He might be bipolar or depressed, but he seems to be very, emotional, or might be volatile. To me, that's good, because Klitschko, his mind games and stuff like that might not work. Dr. Steelhammer might have a patient that he can't cure, you know what I'm saying, with a two piece, with a 2-piece chicken, you know what I'm saying. This might be one guy he can't cure in the ring, and Tyson Fury, he's a switch hitter. He's standing at what 6'9", like 250 something pounds and stuff like that, and he can move well too. And he's got a good jab. He's lanky, and I feel as if Klitschko, he's old, man. If you see him in a press conference, you can see he's like 39 years of age in his face and stuff like that. He got like saggy skin in his face, man. Look like this dude needs like a facelift. Seriously. Excuse me. It seems like he needs like a facelift or something like that, man. I'm like looking at this dude, like, dude, man, you look every bit of like 39, and I don't know if he drinks on his spare time or something like that. But if he is living the championship lifestyle, it's not helping him any. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, even in the Brian Jennings fight, Brian Jennings was able to press him. He went 12 rounds with Brian Jennings, pretty much in like a novice in boxing. And Brian Jennings beat some dudes. He beat Arthur Spilka, but Arthur Spilka himself, as a novice, a dude that's coming off the street. Like I said, it's the heavyweight division and everything like that. So I mean, and saying that, I mean, you look at, I mean, and saying that, like who's he fighting? You know what I'm saying? As far as like of opponents of his late. As far as Klitschko's opponents, he's going to distance with some of these guys who are skilled, and then he's going to get the distance with some of these guys who are not so skilled. So we don't even know who's going to show up when it comes to Vitaly Klitschko, and he's looking tired and stuff like that. And he's the safety first guy. I think Tyson Fury's got like 3 inches on him and stuff like that. But let me shorten this up, man. As far as the mental game, let's go through some like revisionist history, like Sonny Liston versus Muhammad Ali. Sonny Liston was like a flat-footed, big puncher, knocking out everybody. Here comes Cassius Clay at the time. Muhammad Ali coming in there, talking all this crap and stuff like that. And one thing that stood out was Sonny Liston said, "Man, this dude crazy. He crazy." Now, I mean, as to me, fighters themselves are people who decide to take on occupations where their lives and their health are at danger, like day in and day out. To me, they to me, they're high risk takers. You can sort of say that they themselves, they themselves are a bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like people who join like the military or cops or people like work security or something like that. They put themselves in harm's way. They're a bit crazy. Last weekend I was working at this club, and I ran to a boxer. Dude was like, "Oh man, you work for this security company, and I work for them, and one, Blackhawks game or something like that." Oh, that's crazy. And then I'm looking at this guy. It was like, no. What he said, it was like, no, some guys like pull out knives and whatever like that. That's crazy. You're putting yourself in harm's way. And he's like, yeah, man, just like a day or so ago, I had a fight. I had broken my hand because I asked him what was up with his hand and stuff like that. And so, and I thought he was crazy. I was like, so here it is. You're a boxer. You just broke your hand. Trying to bust some dude's face, and yet, you think it's crazy working like security and stuff like that. It was like I was like, man, you sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you think it's crazy working security, putting yourself you putting yourself in harm's way, but it's okay being a boxer. You know, putting yourself in harm's way, and not only that, you putting yourself in harm's way, but you just broke your hand, like boxing. You get what I'm saying? So to me, your philosophy even sounds crazy. So how is it that you can't work security, but yet you can box? And what's funny, just before I was talking to him, he was like Russian, and I think this other dude that I ran into that same night was a taller dude, was a kickboxer. He's like from Russia or the Eastern European guy. Talk about he works security up in like Baltimore and at this club called like Secret or something like that. Like I think it covers like the pool area or something like that. Anyway, the dude was telling me, yeah, I do kickboxing and stuff like that. Work security or whatever. Like, yeah, it's a tough job or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, here's a guy that seems pretty sane in his philosophy. He's a kickboxer, and he's applying his trade by doing security. You know what I'm saying? It's like, which is, combat. In a way, it's not combat, but he's a security guy. He's trained in like some kind of form of martial arts. No, why wouldn't you do that? That's what guys do. They do jujitsu. They do all kind of firearms training and stuff like that. And if they can't do any combat sport, they probably work in some kind of security on the side, or some kind of escort service. Not escort, so but like maybe some kind of like security transportation or something like that, because they got some kind of security or combat background, right? So and getting into that, uh, Tyson Fury, in my estimation, has the mental makeup of a dude that you probably don't want to take lightly, or a dude that you probably should be afraid of. You know what I'm saying? This is a dude that you should be afraid of. Just like Edwin Valerio, a lot of people said, the guy who ended up killing himself. He was what, 45 and 0, 45, no, 40, yeah, 25 and 0, 25 knockouts, right? The dude looked like a demon in the ring. It was just like a switch, something that went on. He was what, from Venezuela? Yeah, he's from Venezuela, I want to believe. If not Colombia, it was like Venezuela. And the dude was like crazy, man. He was like, to me, he just turned into a demon in the ring. And so if I was Klitschko, I would like kind of hold off on trying to get Tyson Fury all riled up and stop trying to play these psychological mind games, because Tyson Fury, that seems like it seems to fuel him a lot, because he wants conflict. He's supposed to be an Irish traveler or whatever like that. Up in the UK, and I'm not exactly sure whether he was in bare knuckle boxing or anything like that, but apparently he's been boxing for a while, and he doesn't mind laying hands on people. Get what I'm saying? So he doesn't mind confrontation. He doesn't mind laying hands on people, and he's looks like he's a decorated amateur. He was like he has some amateur training. So here it is. You got a guy who's supposedly started his amateur career in 2006. But let's just say he's been fighting before that, because he's supposed to be an Irish traveler. And some of these dudes, if you check them out on YouTube, been fighting a long time, man. Oh man, it's like one family got some like old videos, and like they've been fighting like the same family for like 10 years. So let's just say this dude who you say is psychotic has martial arts training. You know what I'm saying? He has martial arts training. He's psychotic. He's willing to put himself in danger. You as well is willing to put himself in danger. He's emotionally volatile. Why would you stir him up? To me, he should be using reverse psychology, saying positive things about Tyson Fury, trying to lure him in a sense of and just try to make it seem like he's walking to a safe environment, not into a hostile environment. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think he should be. He should watch his words leading up to his fight. The fight is what is it, October 24th? So I think Wladimir Klitschko has some time to win this psychological warfare by taking a tactical approach, by saying like a lot of positive things about Tyson Fury. Probably mentioning a lot of his flaws. Talk about, yeah, I'm getting old. Um, I decided to defend all my belts against Tyson Fury because he's young, he's up and coming, he's very experienced. Just say a lot of positive things about him to to not geek him up, to not geek him up, because with the David Hayes situation with Tyson Fury, he's it was like an emotional letdown when the fight was canceled and stuff like that. It was canceled 2 3 times, and he wanted to quit boxing. That's the state he wants to get Vladimir Klitschko. That's the state Vladimir Klitschko wants to get Tyson Fury in. He wants to get him down. He wants to get him emotionally down, not emotionally riled up. Well, this dude's gonna come into shape, and he's gonna put the pedal to the metal. He's gonna use his athleticism, use that jab and stuff like that. Maybe you press him and get into a fight with him and stuff like that. Cause the dude is bigger than him. We don't know what weight Tyson Fury is gonna come in at, and we don't. You don't want to motivated Tyson Fury walking into the ring. You want to depress Tyson Fury walking into the ring. So yeah, I sort of ranted on a little bit and stuff like that. I'm not scripted, man. But ending this, man. If Vladimir Klitschko goes on by saying like Tyson Fury is crazy and psychotic, and that he needs therapy, just talking crap about him, I think Klitschko is going to lose. I think he's putting the own nail in his own coffin by getting this dude emotionally fueled up. And it's like 3 weeks out, man. It's almost like 3 weeks out. Yeah, good 3 weeks out. At least 4 weeks. Good 4 weeks out. So we got a month away, and he's riling this dude up. I don't think that's good. I don't think Tyson Fury is going to get emotionally drained by that. But I think he's just going to be emotionally ready for that fight, man. He's just going to be, he's gonna be ready for the fight. You have to excuse me, man. I'm looking at BoxRec, man. I want y'all to go on BoxRec, man. Yeah. Long story short, I got Tyson Fury. Vladimir Klitschko keeps going on, stirring the pot, fueling the fire. Excuse me. I got Tyson Fury winning. But man, go on BoxRec, man. Go on BoxRec, and they always give these dudes birth name. Like Kell Brook, that's not his, birth name. He's sort of like Kell is like, like a nickname or something like that. His fighting name. But look at Vladimir Klitschko's birth name, dude. It's not even. It's Klitschko was like his last name. It's not even Klitschko. His birth name is Wladimir Klitschko or something like that. I know. Go ahead and laugh. I can't pronounce his name. You can't pronounce it neither. If you can, do it, man. Do it. It's the reason they Americanized his name. Which is kind of cool, because you can't pronounce his name any other way if you look at it. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.